The first of those two mosques that were attacked is behind me. Crime scene investigators are still here looking for more evidence, piecing together what happened. This as there are many memorials popping up all across this nation. There are more tears here than bloodshed. We're also learning more about the suspect.
An alleged killer in court, charged with murder in the deadliest mass shooting in New Zealand history. The main suspect blurred here under New Zealand law, but identified by U.S. and Australian sources as 28-year-old Brenton Tarrant, appearing defiant, making a hand signal associated with white nationalism. Authorities believe he stormed two mosques in the southern city of Christchurch Friday, live streaming the rampage. This image taken from inside the attacker's car, moments before gunning down men, women, and children, killing at least 49 people.
I saw my son in the mid of the hall and my wife back and crying and shouting and bleeding, and I can't do anything for everyone.
Relatives still waiting for news of loved ones as bodies are recovered.
People don't know if their family members are alive or dead, and if they're alive, they don't know where they're based.
An apparent anti-immigration, anti-Muslim manifesto was posted online ahead of the attack, as well as images of weapons and ammunition covered in anti-immigration messages on a Twitter account linked to Tarrant. The Prime Minister saying the weapons used in the attack were acquired legally and vowing to tighten gun laws.
I can tell you one thing right now. Our gun laws will change.
Australian media say Tarrant grew up in Australia, had worked as a personal trainer, and had traveled in Europe and Asia. Two other suspects are in custody, their role unclear, as police search a residence using a bomb disposal robot. Meanwhile, tributes pour in from around the world.
Our hearts go out to our brothers and sisters, as well as our prayers,
as New Zealanders unite in the face of extreme hate.
With the death toll at 49, we also know more than 40 people were hospitalized. Many were injured with gunshot wounds. At least 2 remain in critical condition. Hundreds of family members are still waiting word of their loved ones. We expect the full list of the dead to be released later today.